Welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are here on the Go Home episode of Monday Night Raw, our Go Home Monday show to SummerSlam. And man, we cannot wait to get to the biggest party of the summer. But first, tonight, we got some action to get through here on the Red brand. And for Ciampa, it's a case of a measure of vengeance here tonight, as he looks to take on Karrion Kross, who just completely dismantled his tag team partner, the other member of DIY, Johnny Gargano. And look, this is a bold choice from Ciampa, but not surprised at all, considering the type of man that Ciampa is, the type of protective friend that Ciampa is of Gargano. Gonna want to defend his honor, defend his name after Kross beat Gargano with almost the simplest of ease last week, heading into his match against Bobby Lashley this Sunday at SummerSlam. And Ciampa and Gargano, they have just about of an important role on Sunday that anybody else does. They have to defend those Raw Tag Team Championships against arguably the greatest tag team in the world today, the Usos. This will be the rematch for Money in the Bank, but except for one key factor, you don't just have to pin your opponent once, you have to pin your opponent twice. That's right, this is 2 out of 3 falls between DIY and the Usos. This will finally settle the score as to which team is better than the other. And Karrion Kross at SummerSlam looks to prove that he's better than Bobby Lashley, that he's the monster on Monday Night Raw to be feared, as the harbinger of doom comes down to the ring and showing no emotion whatsoever, but I don't know if we expected that. Kross once again, not even bringing Scarlett down to the ring. He decides to handle his affairs these past few weeks alone. I wonder if she'll be able to make it to the Lashley match at SummerSlam. Because look, a competitor like Lashley, as good and strong and dominating as Karrion Kross is, Bobby Lashley did that all first. So you're going to want all the help you can get. You're going to want all the advantage you can get when you're facing the Almighty. Karrion Kross, I can assure you, he's never been in the ring with somebody quite like Bobby Lashley. And tonight he's going to be in a ring with Ciampa, who's another unpredictable competitor. I mean, this guy can turn it on in a heartbeat, and when he turns it on, there's pretty much no turning off, as here comes Ciampa. Ciampa throwing blows at Kross, but Kross just denies him. And look at this. Oh my goodness, a Corvette suplex to the mat. Oh my goodness, and beating down Ciampa. Kross taking it to the outside, grabbing those steel steps, but Ciampa went to kick him, but Kross hit him with the steps first. I forgot to mention, Ciampa didn't want no ordinary regular match. This is no disqualification. I mean, that does give Ciampa at least somewhat of an advantage, considering he doesn't have to worry about getting disqualified if he has to resort to weapons to even turn the match in his favor. But at the same time, Karrion Kross is a dangerous man without a weapon. You put him in a match where weapons are to his are just a fingertips away, and he doesn't have to worry about getting disqualified either. That's a recipe for disaster. That just gives Kross more punishment to dish out. But speaking of punishment, Ciampa's really looking to punish Kross here tonight and get some vengeance for the DIY as a team. Ciampa was not there at Gargano's side last week when carrying Kross. Just completely dismantled Gargano in an effort to basically make him an example towards Bobby Lashley. As look at this, a hockey puck is the first thing that Kross pulls out of the ring. And the crowd already making demands. This match hasn't even been going a full 5 minutes. And most of this match is not even taking place in the ring. But I don't know what you expect with two combustible mindsets like Ciampa and Kross. I don't think this is going to be a technical warfare. Oh my goodness, and a hockey puck to the back. And Kross thrives in this pain, though. I mean, this is probably doing nothing but firing him up. And yes, here he comes. Oh my goodness, a suplex on the hockey puck itself. And look at this, the other side of those steel steps, but Ciampa's got his own steel steps. Something's got to give, and Ciampa got the better end of that by a mile. And now Ciampa throwing Kross back in the ring. Oh, and a running knee to the face by Tomasso Ciampa. Looking quite impressive against Kross, but as I said, I mean, weapons have been to his advantage in this match, and he's completely taking advantage of that fact. Oh, look at that chop to the chest. Like I said, these strikes are not going to be doing too much to Kross. I mean, this is a man that thrives in environments like this, completely destructive environments. Oh my goodness! Do you see the strikes on Ciampa? But Ciampa firing right back, not taking any of Kross's. Not taking any of Kross's offense without a little bit of fight back and some fire from his own right. As here comes Tomasso Ciampa, the nice face buster on that hockey puck. Oh my goodness, and that knee just caught Ciampa flush on the face. And now carrying Kross, throwing Ciampa back in the ring, looking to dish out some more punishment. Oh my goodness, that was with one arm, folks. Just took Ciampa over with one arm. And here's that Doomsday Saito that we saw Kross pull off last week. But Kross has other plans in mind for Tomasso Ciampa. Ciampa's back on his feet. I don't think he knows where he's at as he gets whacked right with those steps once again. And look, the more damage that's dished out on Ciampa, I mean, the Usos have to be rubbing their hands together and just salivating at the fact that Ciampa is getting torn apart here tonight at the hands of Kross. Here goes the sleeper hold that Gargano got locked in last week, and we saw there was basically no escape from that. We're going to see how Ciampa fares. Ciampa slips his way out, lives to fight a few more seconds. And look at this elevated flatliner to carrying Kross. Ciampa trying to get something going. Turning him around. Look at this, lifting him up. Wait, no, Kross reverses it. And Ciampa Landing straight on his back. And here comes Kross, completely controlling this match whenever he feels like it. What's this going to be? Oh my goodness, a belly to belly to the outside. And Ciampa holding the back of that neck, which we know the history of neck issues that Ciampa has. And Kross almost uncharacteristically going to the top rope. But hey, that time the risk was worth the reward. Ciampa could be out. That belly-to-belly suplex to the outside probably knocked all the wind out of him, but no. Ciampa getting the shoulder up.
Tagging this outside. This could be good. Kross.
Another Doomsday Saito from Kross. 1, 2. No, Kross gets out. And here comes Kross, looking to fire up here, heading straight to Ciampa. And look, is this? Oh my goodness, a lariat to the back of the head. Tomasso Ciampa could be out. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote, folks. Tomasso Ciampa, hey, a fighting effort. A fighting effort against Kross, but Kross is here to make a statement, and he's going to be at Summerslam to make a statement as well when he goes toe-to-toe with the almighty Bobby Lashley. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just say Sunday can't come soon enough. I cannot wait for the Battle of the Titans during that match. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, one-on-one, non-title. Ripley, remember, she's been looking to edge her way to the top of the Raw Women's division. She's been beating countless past champions like Bayley. She's beaten a lot of women in the past that would be on Becky Lynch's level, but none can really be on Lynch's level unless they have that very championship, the Raw Women's Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. What a career Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
Here comes Rhea Ripley. Flanked, of course, by Dominic Mysterio. I mean, this guy is shackled to her ankles at all times like a puppy.
From Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Look here, Rhea Ripley wins this match. I mean, that's arguably going to put her in the conversation for a Raw Women's Championship match. And with just a week ago until SummerSlam, with Becky Lynch not still having an opponent for that event, Ripley could definitely enter herself into that fraction and into that conversation. Here we go, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch looking to come out here fired up already, but Rhea Ripley must have been ready for it. You gotta believe Rhea been preparing herself all week for a match like this. But look at this, Becky Lynch taking Rhea Ripley down with an STF. But Ripley powering out of it and an elbow to the face. And look at this, look at the power. Rhea Ripley walking around the ring, but no, a little too much flaunting. Becky Lynch had time to get out of whatever Rhea Ripley was planning on doing. Now Irish whip into the corner. Oh my goodness, Becky Lynch has an answer for everything, but at the same time, so does Rhea, and all that time could not get out the way of Rhea's power, but that time she did. But no, Rhea is not giving Becky Lynch an inch here tonight, and I cannot blame her. Rhea wants to be on top of the women's division, not just the Raw women's division, just women's division in general. To do that, you got to beat women like Becky Lynch. And she's definitely making a strong case for herself right now against the man. Wait for a spear in the corner, but Becky Lynch turned it around with a DDT. Oh my goodness, a leg drop to the arm. And now Judo throwing her over. But we talk about Rhea Ripley has faced some competitive, some hard opponents in the past, but I don't know how much more experienced and how much more difficult it gets than trying to test your wits against Becky Lynch. We're talking about a woman that's main evented WrestleMania and won that very main event. Here's Becky Lynch making Rhea run laps right now, and a beautiful takeover right there. Oh wait, look at this. Looks like she's got her in a wrist lock, but Rhea Ripley sliding out of it. More like fighting her way out of it. And look at this, a German, and she dumps her straight on her head. Rhea Ripley following Becky Lynch to the outside. Went for something there, but no, Becky slipped out. But Rhea Ripley is just relentless, and oh my goodness, just slammed her body straight into the barricade. You know Dom approves. It's probably gets thrown around like that in the bedroom. All right, we'll stop with the jokes for now. As a count of 6, these two women need to get back in the ring. Neither women want to win this match on a count out, even though, I mean, it's not non-title, so it's not like she has a championship advantage, Becky. But just the pride that Becky Lynch has, you're not going to see her winning a match on count out. She wants to prove to her opponents that she beat them fair and square. And a serious threat like Rhea Ripley, you're going to want to put an end to that as soon as you can. And a win over her would definitely cool her off in this hot streak, hot run that she's been on lately, targeting that Raw Women's Championship that Becky Lynch holds as of right now. But Rhea Ripley turning everything in her favor at a moment's notice. And look at this, an electric chair. Face down. Becky Lynch could be out. 1, 2. No, Becky kicks out at 2. That was a big move. That was a big move that Rhea needed, but Becky Lynch looking to suck her in. 1, 2. No, Rhea kicks out of that. Becky Lynch just doing everything she can to outsmart her. Look at this, a manhandle slam on Rhea. This has to be, no. Her foot was too close to the rope. And a great call by the ref there, noticing that's what was going on. I mean, her vision could have been obstructed. Who knows? But apparently, she saw it well enough to know what's going on. Rhea Ripley just being a pain to Becky Lynch here tonight. And look at this. Slammed her down right on the back of her neck with that power bomb. Oh my goodness, she tossed her in the air and brought her right back down. And now some stomps to the chest. Rhea Ripley signaling the end here. But Becky Lynch not to be denied. Nice snap suplex by Becky Lynch. Now Becky in the corner. This guy's Rhea right where she wants her. Oh, and an alley-oop. Rhea Ripley starting to feel the effects. The more this match goes on. Oh my goodness, but again, just powering her way out of any circumstance, any tight space that she'll find herself in, powering her way through all obstacles and including Becky Lynch. Ripley to the top. We don't see this very much, but I'm sure it'll be effective. And yes, a big body splash will definitely be effective. Count of two. Rhea, the frustration is literally displayed all over. Oh my goodness, did you see that kick straight to the head? She could be out, but no, I guess Becky wasn't, because she wanted Rhea to think that she was. Nice inverted DDT from the man. Again, a rope break saving Rhea Ripley in this match. I mean, Becky's going to have to correct those mistakes eventually. You cannot afford something simple like that to cost you a match like this. Another manhandle slam. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch pinned Rhea Ripley. Lynch fending off Rhea Ripley, but some people might say she only just barely scraped by. And with a show of effort like that from Rhea Ripley, you know she's going to want to run that back somewhere down the road. Hell, maybe even this week at SummerSlam. Becky Lynch still looking for a challenger heading into the biggest party of the summer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ending our night off. We're ending our night off with a main event pretty much anywhere in the world. And it's the main event of Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes taking on Edge, but this isn't just Cody Rhodes versus Edge. This is Cody Rhodes, you know, trying to prove himself before he enters that ring with his former almost leader, almost mentor in Randy Orton, who has targeted him since winning that Money in the Bank briefcase. Rhodes facing one of Orton's greatest rivals and greatest friends, greatest tag team partners back when they were running Rated RKO. Who can ever forget the stress and the turmoil that those men put guys like Cena through, guys like the D-Generation X. We're talking about future first ballot Hall of Famers. But here comes another future first ballot Hall of Famer in Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the WWE champion who, I mean, it's hard to say that this is going to be his toughest battle, but mentally, this Sunday against Randy Orton, it probably will. He's facing a man that I'm sure he traveled up and down the roads with during their legacy days with Ted DiBiase. But now everything has changed. Rhodes is on top of his game. He's a WWE champion. Orton's coming back from a serious injury and has been dominating his way through the entire roster, which earned him that Money in the Bank briefcase in the first place. Orton last week showing he doesn't care about former relationships, former friendships, because he completely disregarded Riddle last week. Riddle he looked good in a losing effort, but at the end of the day, Orton just proved to be too much. And now this week, tonight, Cody Rhodes looks to prove himself against a man that could pretty much be in the same conversation as a Randy Orton, as a John Cena, in the Rated R Superstar Edge. What a match this is going to be, folks. Last time we seen Edge, he was answering John Cena's United States Championship Open Challenge back at Backlash, and that's arguably one of the better matches we've had in Universe mode so far. So that's good. I don't know what else to say about that besides that. I mean, you look at the competitor that Edge is and the competitor that Cody Rhodes is, and you know we're in for something special here tonight. But just on a quick note, as I mentioned that Open Challenge Cena had, another reminder, Cena is doing another Open Challenge at SummerSlam. He will be in the middle of that ring, and he wants only the best of the best at the show of the summer. Who will answer John Cena's Open Challenge for that United States Championship at SummerSlam? That is something to look forward to. That is something you're going to keep your eye on, and you are not going to want to miss it. I can guarantee that. But another thing you're not going to want to miss is this match right here. Rhodes, Edge, and Rhodes starting off pretty big with a DDT straight out the gate. Oh, but Edge throwing a forearm right to his face. Oh my goodness. A face buster from Edge. What a test this is for Cody Rhodes heading into SummerSlam. You know, he earns a lot of momentum defeating a guy like Edge. And speaking of momentum, here comes Cody Rhodes, full head of steam, and throwing Edge into the barricade. Oh, and slamming his face on the barricade. Rhodes showing no remorse for his opponent here tonight, and you got to believe whoever Cody Rhodes faces up until SummerSlam, he sees Orton. And that's the kind of mindset you're going to want to be in to defeat a guy like Randy Orton. A 14-time world champion. The youngest world champion ever. That's just some of the features, some of the stats that Orton has as Edge answers that suicide dive with one of his own. And a knee to the face on Cody Rhodes. Rhodes in a bad way. As Edge taking full advantage of this count of 10, full advantage of the fact that Rhodes is getting worn down here. And I mean, a guy with the name of the Ultimate Opportunist, speaking of Edge, you're not going to want him in the driver's seat for too long. You give him an inch, he's going to go a mile. And Rhodes throwing Edge into the corner. Got nothing but a face full of knee there. Edge not wasting a second into the execution. This is bad news for Rhodes as it already gets a 2 count. Man, I don't know if Cody expected this sort of fire out of Edge, but hey, at the same time, oh, and look at this. Nice fake out from Cody there. And a clothesline down the mat. Like I was saying, but at the same time, Edge knows in the back of his head, if he gets a win over the WWE Champion, that is obviously future WWE Championship implications for himself. So he's going to be fighting this fight like it's his SummerSlam. And then look at that. Went for a moonsault, but got nothing. Edge moved out the way. But Rhodes off the ropes with a beautiful disaster kick. Now Cody's starting to feel it, but too much time to gloat. Edge not wasting a second with the WWE Champion. And look at this, a wheelbarrow face buster. Cody Rhodes struggling to get up, and now Edge taking some time to gloat. Oh my goodness, down on the mat. Rhodes will not stay down though. Edge is looking to make sure he does. What's this? Edge running up with the spear to Cody Rhodes. Completely throwing Rhodes off. No, Rhodes gets the shoulder up. But that was the closest 2 count we've seen all night. Look at Edge. Looking focused here. Cody Rhodes is not going to want to let this continue. Edge is steamrolling him right now. 1, 2. No, Rhodes kicking out once again. Man, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for Cody Rhodes, but you got to believe his mind is elsewhere. His mind is Randy Orton. His mind is this Sunday defending that WWE Championship that he literally just got back at Money in the Bank, and he had to go through the almighty Bobby Lashley to get it. To go from that into one of the biggest matches of his entire career against Randy Orton. Yeah, I can't blame him if a lot is on his mind, but what a beautiful, almost corkscrew drop kick we just saw from Rhodes. I don't know if I've ever seen that. And now Rhodes firing up once again, looking to take it to the air for the second time tonight and gets it. And now it's Cody. It's Cody putting Edge in a tough predicament, and look at the height Cody just got on that springboard drop kick. I think he just knocked Edge back a few years. I won't be surprised if he comes out to Rob Zombie the next time we see him. Edge still fighting though, still fighting this battle with Rhodes, but Rhodes caught him, looking for, oh yes, down to the mat. 1, 2, no, Edge gets the shoulder up, the vertebraker. Landed Edge straight on that neck, and we know Edge has a history of neck issues. It's the whole reason why he had to retire in the first place. We thought we would never see him back in the ring until he made that triumphant return back a few years ago at the Royal Rumble, and who could ever forget that ovation. But Rhodes, at the same time, impressive ovation of his own right when he made his return to WWE after we thought we would definitely never see him again, considering he was literally in the rival company. And look at this, the Cody cutter from the top rope. Edge could be out here. 1, 2, no, gets the shoulder up. Rhodes can't believe it. And look at Cody looking to end this night early, but no, Edge finding his way out of it, but Cody coming right back, and this time catches the arm and he gets the crossroads. Should have covered him right away, gave him an extra second, and that extra second just cost Rhodes. Look at Edge taking a taking something out of Cody's book that we saw earlier with the sneaky roll-up. Oh, and now targeting the knee.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Edge on the receiving end.
And now Cody looking to get back in this, but Edge has not made it easy on him. Now driving him into that turnbuckle and now put him on that top rope. Look at this, looking for something. But no, Edge fights out of it. And Cody Rhodes getting... I was gonna say getting dazed, but actually again he was just psyching him out. And now here comes a figure four leg lock, some move that his dad knows too much about. But Edge fighting out of that. Now it's almost like two men in a one-man ass-kicking contest, as Jim Ross might have said once or twice. And now Rhodes, again going for that moonsault, but Edge slipped out the way. And I don't even think it was on purpose. I think he's just trying to get his wits about him. And look at the poise on Rhodes. Rhodes is starting to feel it the more this match goes on, and you know that's going to favor a guy like Cody Rhodes because he's much younger than Edge. Let's face it, Edge is no cardio machine these days. And I think Rhodes knows that, and he kind of wants Edge to run the gauntlet. He kind of wants to run that clock out. The longer this match goes, the more that favors Cody. There's no question about that. And Rhodes to the top. The top rope. Again, getting a drop kick hit flush. And look at this. Went for a second Cody cutter. Perhaps one too many. But a bulldog gets Rhodes back in the fight. And look at this, a final cut from Cody Rhodes. A little homage to his brother, Dustin. No, Edge gets the shoulder up. What a match. I told you we were going to be witnessing something tremendous here tonight between these two competitors. And it's been nothing short of that as an elbow to the face of Cody and a second spear. A second spear. Rhodes just kicked out at one though. Oh my goodness. The crowd wanted it one more time. Rhodes looks to be out here. Edge once again measuring Cody from the top. No! Cody just caught him in midair. Another crossroads. This could be it, folks. Edge is out. 1, 2, 3. Rhodes fending off the ultimate opportunist. Wait a minute. That's Orton. What the hell? Orton said he was going to wait till SummerSlam. Randy is cashing his money in the bank in 7 days before SummerSlam. Rhodes. Oh my goodness. Rhodes is cut up. Rhodes just got through a hellacious battle with a future an actual Hall of Famer and the Rated R Superstar Edge. We talk about ultimate opportunists. I mean, do you expect anything less of Randy Orton? Come on now. The Apex Predator. They call him that for a reason. Rhodes is going to have to fight for his life. And Randy is smart because guess what? Even if he loses this match, he still gets a rematch this Sunday at SummerSlam. At least, I believe that's how it would go. But look at Rhodes. Not going to give Randy Orton the satisfaction of catching him off guard. But, I mean, Orton is the much fresher man out of the two. But Rhodes is still looking to fight. Rhodes always so relentless, and again taking it to the outside, this time on Orton. We saw him do it twice on Edge. Cody Rhodes fired up here. Oh, but Orton stomping him dead in his tracks. And look at this, a knee to the face. He cut Cody open pretty much at the start of this bell, and now he's just probably looking to target that very wound. But Rhodes once again fighting out of it. And look at this. Cody Rhodes is not going to be denied. He is not going to be embarrassed here tonight by Orton and his tactics. I cannot believe Orton is just now cashing in his money in the bank. We really thought he was going to just, announce it ahead of time, but I mean, what would Randy Orton be if he announced something ahead of time and actually made through in his promise? Of course, Orton had this plan in the back of his head the entire time. And a body splash on Rhodes. Orton doing anything he possibly can to put this guy out and win a 15th World Championship for himself. Look at this. Went for the RKO, but no. Cody caught him. Oh my goodness, but a drop kick straight to Rhodes. Rhodes still has some fight left in him. Randy did not get any of that RKO. Oh, but he got all of that, sending Rhodes to the outside. And now throwing him back in the ring. Cody Rhodes down and out. Here, a cross body from Orton. This got to be it. Rhodes. Yes. Cody Rhodes has just lost his WWE Championship to Randy Orton. What a snake move from Orton. Just holding out on his cash in. We really thought it was going to be this Sunday. We really thought it was going to be briefcase for title. But of course, there's always a plan B when it comes to the Legend Killer. And now Cody Rhodes has lost his WWE Championship for the second time here in Universe Mode in the span of 4 months. I mean, you got to give this guy, you got to give him a break. Randy Orton is our new WWE Champion, and he better hold on to that belt tight, because guess what? Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, it's still on for SummerSlam. Just because Orton won tonight does not mean Cody Rhodes can't win that back in just a shy of a week. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to tune in to SummerSlam to see what will happen, to see if Orton can hold on to that brandly new one WWE Championship, or can Cody get his title back for good.